Carmelo, you're the face of this franchise. I know you didn't get to play a lot this season because of the injury. But what is it like just to be the face of the franchise in its worst season in franchise history? What's that like for you?
I mean, it's challenging. It is definitely challenging. This past season has been challenging on me, on the organization, on my teammates. But for me, I'm the one that got to face it. I got to stand up to it. I got to accept it. We have to accept it, and we got to move on. I mean, the season is over, and we can't keep looking back at what happened this season. It is what it is, and I think from this day forward is where we start. Trying to build our future.
If you sat down with some of the fans today and they said, Carmelo, is there hope for this upcoming season with the draft, with the free agency, with the cap space, with you coming back healthy? What would you say honestly?
It's hope. It's definitely hope. It's definitely hope. I mean, we thought coming into this season, nobody expected the season to be like this. We all expected at least to somewhat, to compete, in the Eastern Conference. And at the end of the day, we wanted to make a playoff push, but that wasn't. That's not how the season played out. This next season, for me and for the organization and for Phil, it's like this is where we earn our money. This is where it starts at. And we got to put our money where our mouth at. And we've been put in a situation where the piece has been broken and a lot of things have been changed around here. So now we got a clean plate. We got a chance to get a top draft pick. We got a lot of money, in the cap. So we got to put that to work as a collective and try to put something together here.
When you decided to come back, Carmelo, you obviously put your full faith in Phil, just based on the way some of the moves worked out. Have you lost a little of that faith in him, and if not?
No, I didn't lose any faith in Phil, man. Phil is a guy who you kind of never know what's going to happen. You never know what he's thinking. So the moves that he made, once he started explaining, to me behind closed doors about, what was going on and his thought process behind everything, and it started to make sense. So I don't second guess it.
When you see all those guys, though, from that 54-win team, I think almost everyone in this playing is going to the playoffs, and your friends, you've seen.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's mentally, it's like, damn, why, I kind of say why me, but at the end of the day, man, I can't control that. The only thing I control is, what I do out there on the court and, how I perform and how I work out and train and try to get better.
Carmelo, are you as driven as you were when you first came here to bring a winning team to New York, to bring a championship team here?
If I lost my drive over this time, then I shouldn't even be here. I mean, to be honest with you, this is my drive. Everything that I've been through so far, and even this year in particular, is like I'm like pulling my hair out right now because I'm ready to get back on the court and I'm ready to prove everybody wrong, and that's just my mentality. And so my drive is pushing me, to want to continue to bring that championship back.
A lot of people who know the game really well, scouts, executives, they have questions about whether the triangle has a place in today's NBA because it produces a lot of mid-range shots.
Right.
Guys don't get to the free throw line as often as the great offenses do today. What's been your experience in this offense, and do you have faith that it can succeed?
Personnel, just personnel. You got to have the right personnel, the right fit in this system. The main point that people always bring up is mid-range. A lot of mid-range jump shots. You don't get to the free throw line as much, but you got to get the personnel who can make those mid-range shots. You got to get the personnel who can get, to the free throw line. And so I always believe that, if this is the system that we're going to run, then we're going to run it. I don't think it's something that will be changed. We all have to accept that. And I do think the league is changing, though. Just as far as kind of the systems and the offensive that the other teams are running, and everybody is the game is moving towards more high pick and rolls and more space offense and teams going small. So it has to be a balance, with that. I think people just kind of overreact to the word triangle. I even get tired of hearing the word triangle because the triangle is just it's just a set that you out there on the basketball court. You don't come down and run the triangle every time down the court. It's movement, it's ball movement. If you know the game, you watch the game. It's a lot of offenses that's out there right now that's actually in the triangle. San Antonio runs kind of, sort of the triangle. Other teams run the triangle, so it's just a matter of, Phil being at the forefront of the face of the triangle, and he's here and he's teaching that to us, and kind of people just take that and run with it.